Hello, everyone. As I mentioned, I was going to touch on initial access one more time and specifically go over phishing and a phishing email. Why is phishing important? Well, based off of Brave's AI, it kind of just tells us that 80 to 90% of all attacks originate from a phishing email. If we go through and check out your results, you can kind of see the same thing, right? CISA says 90% of attacks, 81 phishing attacks, statistics, 33 million records, whatever, and so kind of get kind of an idea of why it's important. The UK says 79% of UK businesses suffer from an attack that originated from phishing. So very, very important to understand phishing, what it looks like, and how to prevent it, and things that you can do. So let's get into it. Let's start off with this email here. It's going to be a little bit weirdly placed, and that's predominantly going to be because there we go. I'm trying to keep it within constraints of TikTok and phones and such. But anyway, let's get into it. So this is what a spam email might look like. I get emails from Booking.com all the time, in efforts to get me to travel and book a hotel or whatever and spend money, right? As most people do. Spam is very obnoxious. Some people like these, some people don't. I personally don't care. That's beside the point. Mine's gonna look a little bit different than what yours might look like because I do have a relay to kind of look for trackers. It's a privacy thing. We don't won't get too much into that. But things that we look into, right? Whenever we check an email, you might want to look at your sender. And that's gonna be up here where it says booking.com and it gives a little bit more info. Don't be tricked because this can be modified, though it can say booking.com here. If this is something completely different, this can be something that you may want to consider, whether it's legitimate or not. Because I use a relay, it's going to look a little bit different again here as well. But typically this will just be like email campaign at booking.com or whatever, and then my email. Um, but again, a little bit modified here. And then the sender is gonna be me, and that's gonna be in the where it says to email section right here. Again, a little bit different. But as we go through, you may notice that down at the bottom of my page, as I'm hovering over these images, a link kind of pops up, and it's partly cut off, but you can kind of see towards the beginning there that it says booking.com or booking.com. But be aware that it does say booking.com. It is their link, and it does go to their website. And if I were to click on this would be fine. This is legitimate. And I know this because I get the emails from them all the time, right? So, and then as well as some other key things into looking at it. Again, one